Polly Thompson. I'm IT Director at Valleys to Coast Housing in Bridgend. I've come to today's event because, common with, I think, the whole housing sector, we've got a lot of challenges. We want to modernise our services and present kind of high quality digital services to our customers. And that is difficult for any number of reasons, but it seems to me that the difficulties must be common across the housing sector and across local government, and so I thought it would be interesting to hear about how other people are tackling them. I also think that there must be huge potential for working collaboratively across the sectors, and it feels to me like that just isn't happening in the way it feels like it should be, and so kind of meeting people is an initial step, I guess, to trying to progress that.
I guess the little exercise with the sort of the barriers to I suppose transformation change, whatever you want to call it. I mean, did any of those resonate with your organisation, or are any of those barriers that you've successfully overcome?
I think probably all of them resonate in one way or another. And some of them are kind of relatively superficial in a way, and some of them are really kind of fundamental. And I think so from the fundamental point of view, I kind of feel like understanding there's inconsistency across organisations about how, and individuals in fact, about how they understand where the problem is, if you see what I mean, and where we need to look. And for me, I think we should be looking at services from the customer's point of view, from an understanding what it is that they need to achieve and building services from there. There was a lot of talk today, and you hear it a lot about we've put our forms online, and to me there's a world of difference between truly providing user-focused services and putting your existing forms online, and I think that's a gap. And I kind of as I said earlier, that my organisation's got we haven't got any customer-facing digital services at the moment, but I kind of feel like the easiest thing to do would be to put forms online, but that doesn't feel like it solves the problem to me. That's just, so is that a necessary step, or is it possible to leapfrog that and go into true transformation? I hope it is, but difficult. In government, I think obviously central government, the kind of GDS have done so much to advance user-focused design in service design, and that the extent to which that's filtering down to local government and then to the broader public service seems to be extremely patchy, and I don't know what the answer is really, because we're smaller than the smallest councils, kind of thing, as a housing association. We are big for Wales, I think is what we like to say, but we're a small organisation. And that's why I feel like cross-sector working has got to be part of the answer, because we shouldn't have to do it all from scratch, because what we're trying to do is extremely similar to what everyone else is trying to do in a way, in principle. But then and that's where the problem of kind of legacy systems becomes a real problem, because we're all integrating differently, and we've all got different line of business applications and all the different infrastructure and I think we all imagine ourselves to be unique in ways that we're probably not. We probably just need to get over that, but difficult. And then for housing associations, there's also potentially competitive pressure as well, which seems to be less of an issue in Wales than it is in England, but still, theoretically we are in competition. So that's maybe a barrier. That's a barrier we haven't got to yet. We're at early barriers, I think, at the moment.